I've been connecting with many agencies in the Amazon advertising space and learning from them everything that I need to know about Amazon. It's taken a couple $1,000s and almost 54 hours of seminars and teachings. And I'm distilling that information down for you guys. This past week, I've been focusing on entirely A+ content. I used to not be a big believer of A+ content, but I've been seeing things like conversion rates increasing by over 60% when A+ content is done properly. So this content that I'm going to teach you today is all about A+, how to make it properly, the flow of it, and I learned it all from an A+ content specialist named Daniela Bolzman. Definitely check out her agency if you are interested in learning more about A+ content. But for now, let's get into what we know about A+ content and how you can improve your listing dramatically by using it. My name is Zain. I'm from SellerMetrics. We spend over $3 million of advertising spend on Amazon ads, scaling businesses from 6 to 7 figures profitably. We constantly test out new creatives to improve click-through rate and conversions, and we share all of that information with you guys here on this channel. So right off the hop, here's why A+ content is really important. It makes for a better mobile experience. See, when you are on your phone, you scroll down more than you scroll left or right. And when you go to an Amazon listing on your phone, your immediate reaction wouldn't be to scroll left and right through the pictures. It would likely be to scroll up and down, exactly how it is on Instagram or TikTok or any of the other scrolling feature platforms that there are on mobile phones. And that's why, because A+ content is set up in a vertical manner, it's easy to look through. So that's why A+ content is super important. And just to be clear, guys, right now I'm going to tackle basic A+ content, and we're going to do premium A+ content in a different video later in the A+ content series. So let's just get right into it. I'm just going to jump into this. Okay, so here we are. We are looking at the A+ content of this brand called Ollie. They create libido capsules, so they do like sexual function supplements. And we scroll down and we see this A+ content. So the first module is all about introducing the brand and what you're about. So they have pictures of their product, right? And they have shame-free supplements. So they are trying to position themselves as a very inclusive, very like open-minded supplement brand that tackles difficult topics like sexual function in a very shame-free manner. And that's what they're about. So right off the hop, that is an immediate way to separate yourself from the rest, is if you actually have a unique positioning for your brand. Obviously, they're using all their brand colors and style. You know, that it's very feminine in nature with a very soft pastel color. And I think that's what they're really going for. So the next thing that you want to include, the next module. So this is the next module right here, like the goods inside. That's the next module. The next thing you want to showcase is your product unique benefits through your features. You know, people always say features and benefits. I think benefits are way more important than features. The features are only important if they provide a benefit, but the benefit is what you need to explain. So right away, they have said ashwagandha, which is a feature of this. Technically, it's an ingredient, and botanical extract called maca root and damian leaf. Now, do I think that's the best way of describing it? No, because they kind of just listed out the ingredients. I don't know how many people actually know much about ashwagandha. At the end of the day, they need to show what the purpose of ashwagandha is. But they do say clinically studied herb that enhances arousal, boosts desire, and supports satisfaction. So I guess that is more of the desire. Maybe it could have been a bit more upfront and less texty, but nonetheless, they get the point across. This is what this ingredient does, and this is what this product is all about. And then they have traditionally used in damian and maca root. Again, this is very hardcore feature, but this one's a little bit more of a benefit. But the point being is that they're showcasing what's in their product and how it's going to help you. And that is the next thing. Now you might be thinking, I already show this in my listing images, and that's true. If you go up here and I look at their listing images, the second image is literally almost exactly the same thing. But here's the difference. The difference is that A+ content, you can show the same thing, but you have to present it in a different way. So last time they did it in the capsule, right? And they also say take 2 capsules daily with water. So that's a use case and how to use kind of thing. But in this one, they do it in a much more branded way. But that is another way to present their product. And that's how they presented it in this A+ content. Next is another banner that they're using, which showcases more benefits and features. So they developed it by scientists, and I think that's a feature. No synthetic flavors or colors and gluten-free. This is actually important. I know that is more of a feature than a benefit, but at the same time, there's a lot of people, especially probably in this category of products, that would very much benefit from no synthetic flavors. We actively support mental health initiatives, and that's more of a brand thing than it is a product thing, but still it can be very useful. And then the next thing that they have is product comparison. So they compare all their products. They have the price points and their customer reviews, plus all the key benefits, key ingredients, and how to take. So this is really important because now you can cross-sell and upsell. If you already like this brand and you are interested in this brand, then this would actually be really useful, especially if you are a repurchasing buyer. Other things that you can put into the A+ content is social proof, which is basically showing how people like your product. But the key thing is you cannot use your own reviews. You cannot use reviews from your listing page. That's against terms of service. What you can put there there though is UGC content if you have premium A+ content, or you could also put any mention of your product from any editorials or popular podcasts or anything like that. So for example, Andrew Huberman has talked about ashwagandha, and if he happened to mention your product in passing in a podcast, you could actually take that quote from that podcast without their permission, to my knowledge, and put it on this A+ content. So that's what social proof is. And if you have anything like that is outside of your Amazon listing, feel free to put it on there. It's a very, very powerful sales feature that you can put into any of your advertising content. And lastly, another good thing, another very powerful thing to put on your A+ content is transformation. So I'll give you another example for that. Transformation is your product in use and the before and after. So this product is a beard trimmer, 21-piece all-in-one. So it's for men. It's for clearing up hair. So if we scroll down to their A+ content, here it is. So they follow very much the same thing, very same format, where the top is like the introduction to the brand and the product, followed by the features, what it comes with. And here is what I mean about the use case and the transformation. So they go through all of the attachments and they show it in use and what it does. Extra wide hair trimmer, body trimmer, foil shaver, precision trimmer, nose trimmer, and full size trimmer. They very cleanly show it in use, right? And then as you can see, especially like in this picture, they show hair on the left side, but no hair on the right side. It kind of shows the product in use and actually working properly, right? So that's another really powerful example. Again, more features in use, easy to clean, convenient charging, and self-sharpening steel blades. The point is, these are the basic kind of things that you can add in your A+ content. So I'm going to go over them in summary. The first module is all about showcasing your brand and what you're all about. Okay. So Olav for man. So they have a very clear target demographic for beard trimming, hair cutting, and body grooming. Cool. So they give you an all-in-one trimmer and grooming kit. Okay. Same with these guys, shame-free supplements, really punchy, really catchy. Next are features and benefits. So these guys kind of go hard in the feature department, but these guys do a little bit more benefit, which is like enhances arousal, boosts desire, and supports satisfaction. Next thing you have is transformation, or the in-use case. Amazing right here. Obviously they're all branded colors, but this is a really good example. Another thing you can have is social proof. So anyone or any editorial that says anything positive about your brand, throw it in there, okay? And lastly, you have an opportunity to cross-sell and upsell your other products, as they do in this A+ content. They show it all here. Can be very useful if you have products that can be cross-sold or upsold with your product. So for example, if I were these guys, maybe there's some attachments that are not included. They can technically cross-sell those additional attachments alongside this product. And if you like this kind of content, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you guys get this right, you can dramatically boost your conversion, especially on mobile shoppers, and more is being done on mobile. You just really need to dial in what your customers really enjoy. And then once you get your A+ and your listing images all correct, all you need to do is get your product in front of the right group of people. And the best way to do that is through PPC, proper PPC campaigns. And if you want to learn more about PPC campaigns, you can actually get this book that we wrote for you called The Ultimate Guide to Amazon Ads, Advanced Tactics, and Best Practices. It's a book all about PPC that teaches you how to set them up, how to research keywords, all of the different types of PPC campaigns you can run, and how to optimize them. It's going to give you a really good shot of getting your product in front of the right eyeballs so that you can have the highest chance of getting your listing clicked, and then using proper A+ content, you can convert into more sales. And if you want to learn more about us, guys, check us out here. If you're an Amazon seller that wants to grow your Amazon profits, schedule a discovery call in the link below. We are an Amazon agency that helps our clients grow their revenue and their profits and optimize their PPC. But that's it for this video. I hope that was helpful for basic A+ content and what you need to include. And I will follow up with more A+ content stuff, especially giving you examples of how I made my A+ content in the next video. Until then, happy selling. Take care.